Arsenal's 5-1 demolition of Crystal Palace, making it our second win against them in the same week, had plenty of standout moments, plenty of standout performances. I've already made a video on Miles Lewis-Skelly. I thought it's clear and obvious that Gabby Jesus was the man of the match for the second game in a row, seeing him score 5 goals in 2 games compared to his 5 goals in 45 games before that. But I really think because he didn't play too much, he's not getting as much credit as I would like to see for him. Declan Rice's performance off the bench to me stole the show, solidified the game, and made that second half when he was on the pitch look extremely easy. From dictating the tempo in midfield to creating chances, to getting an assist, to getting a goal, I thought he impacted the squad beautifully on the left hand side alongside Calafiori, and I thought that their substitutions and Declan Rice being on the pitch changed the game for us, calmed the game down, and just secured the game for us. When Rice came on in the 58th minute, Arsenal were already 3-1 in control, but it was clear that we kind of just needed more stability. Now, as much as I love Lewis-Skelly, he isn't the greatest defensively, so I thought the Calafiori change for Lewis-Skelly in the 58th minute made a lot of sense. However, the Havertz one did kind of catch me off guard. Havertz obviously had a goal already. I thought he was playing very well despite playing in midfield, and if you guys have been following the channel for a while now, you'll know I'm not the greatest fan of Havertz in midfield, but I thought against Palace in midfield he was pretty decent. So Calafiori comes on, I'm with that, and Declan Rice coming on for Kai Havertz, I thought it was maybe a little more of a defensive substitution, and maybe it was in Arteta's eyes, but I didn't think it would hurt having more stability and a little more maybe physical dominance in midfield, even though Havertz is pretty good in a physical duel. But Rice, well, he didn't just add more stability and more control in midfield, he delivered everything in style. In just 52 minutes, Declan Rice got 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 total shots, 19 out of 21 accurate passes, 1 chance created, 1 out of 1 shot accuracy, 30 touches, 2 touches in the opposition box, 2 passes into the final third, 2 out of 2 accurate crosses, 1 block, 1 clearance, 3 defensive actions, 2 recoveries, 2 out of 2 ground duels, 1 out of 2 aerial duels, was fouled once. I mean, statistically, Declan Rice couldn't have had a better 32 minutes on the pitch. Think about this, before Declan Rice came onto the field, Arsenal had allowed nearly 2 expected goals, 1.9 to be exact, but after his introduction, Arsenal allowed only 0.1 expected goals. That's not just game management, that's a defensive masterclass from Declan Rice. And yes, I do acknowledge that Calafiori probably had a huge role in that, but it's incredible to see how Rice immediately stabilized the midfield and made Arsenal seem unbreakable when Palace had the ball. Now let's talk about Declan's goal contributions throughout the game. Obviously an assist and a goal. The assist, I think, was luck, let's be honest. After Jesus' shot was saved by Henderson, Rice kind of got the rebound. He shot it, I think it might have been going in, I don't know, but Martinelli was there to tap it in. That's perfectly fine. Martinelli gets himself a much needed goal, and Declan Rice gets himself an assist. Arsenal made it 4-1, game was over. And then the goal. Oh, what a goal from Declan Rice. In the 84th minute, Rice receives the ball on the left-hand side of the box, takes a touch to create space, and curls a low, beautiful shot off Henderson's fingertips into the bottom corner, and then hits us with the night-night celebration from Stephen Curry. A true cherry on top for Arsenal's dominant display. Arsenal go 5-1 up. A huge half-an-hour performance from Declan Rice, absolutely outstanding. Mikel Arteta summed it up perfectly post-match. Rice changed the game, not just with his offensive contributions, but by providing control in the midfield. He made Arsenal look more compact, more balanced, and far less vulnerable to Palace's counterattacks. In that game against Palace, he was our most influential midfielder. Off the ball, his reading of the game and ability to snuff out danger was unmatched. His influence was so impressive that the match felt completely different once he was on the pitch, even though we were leading already before he came on the pitch. Now, admittedly, as much as I love Declan Rice, you could say I'm a Rice fanboy, he just hasn't lived up to his expectations this season. He hasn't been bad per se, but he hasn't been as good as he was last season. But this type of performance we just saw, well, this is exactly what we need from Declan Rice. He's now scored 2 goals this season, 1 in the Carabao Cup, 1 now in the Premier League. Let's keep his momentum going. I think his best position is still the left centre mid role where he just played against Palace, and I hope that he can carry this form, carry this momentum that we just saw against Palace. I hope he can keep carrying it, especially throughout this December and January stretch, because we all know how important this is in title races and in ways to win trophies. You need to be good in December, January, and even February. But here's a stat that blew my mind that I saw after the game. Rice has now matched his Premier League goal and assist tally for West Ham, which is 19 in total, but this time he's done it in just 53 games for Arsenal compared to 204 for the Hammers. And that's the definition of taking your game to the next level. And I can't remember the analyst that said it, but he basically said that Declan Rice has regressed under Mikel Arteta. Well, that stats alone shows that that is so false. In the end, this wasn't just a great cameo from Declan, it was a reminder of why Arsenal paid big money for Declan Rice. Goals, assists, midfield dominance, he had it all. And with performances like this, it's no wonder Arsenal are starting to close the gap at the top of the Premier League table, although Spurs can't defend for their lives, so they lost the game. But what did you guys make of Declan Rice's performance? Let me know in the comments below. Please be sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.